that new little baby. BB. No, it's BB.
But baby.
Oh.
More Than Culture is the brand. This is the podcast. I'm Kamal, the Secret Genius.
I'm Remo Rod. Guess who's back in town?
Hey, it's your guy.
What's up, Mr. Bashit?
Hey, Mr. Bashit.
with an eight. This nigga got a hell of a list. Mr. Basha.
What's going on, Remo?
How you doing, Mr. Bashit?
Hey, man. Blessed and highly favored. Amen. Hey, man.
Bless him,
Hey,
bless him.
Amen.
Yeah, man.
Amen.
Yes,
It's Tyler
Lord.
Chronicles for everybody that doesn't know.
Tyler Chronic House is in the building, man. What's up, Mope, over there, goddamn?
Man, hey, I'm just trying to find the other half, baby. You know
Or
what
the
I'm saying?
tooth, or the goddamn...
Other tooth, baby, always. Even though it'll never come true, but you know.
Right.
That might be your cartoon.
Right.
A little tooth, like other half trying to find his other half. Like
Right,
going through
right.
trials and tribulations.
Right.
That's hilarious.
You would have a cartoon with a whole bunch of, there'll be a family just with a whole bunch of moles on their face.
You killed me with that.
Not, the moles, y'all meet the moles. Right.
The moles.
Morgan Freeman is the granddaddy. You don't get your old face ass out of here. Man, why do you got to start
Hey,
this
but I'm
every
older than
time?
you, and your face is way older than mine. Your face went back in time and was like, you know what, I don't like it here. Let me go to today.
Hey, Tyler, your socks too big for your shoes, man.
Hey, man, let's
Something
say
going
your
on.
earrings
nigga.
is too big for your ears. How are they pointing down like an auntie? You got auntie ears. Sorry,
Hey,
we got to guess.
All right,
That,
yes,
nigga,
we
that,
do.
nigga, that nigga Mope is distorting the shit out of the audio right now. So
First
we
of all,
trying
if
to
you don't
get
get your corn laundry dressing ass up out of here, Remo Rod.
it right. Hey, man, just because you goddamn buff that one
You sell incense and oils, nigga. You better get
oh,
your
is that what
ass.
I'm hearing?
What-
God damn.
What that?
Nah, your tooth is blocking the frequency out your mouth.
Yeah,
and it's
bro.
fucking up our audio. What the hell is going on? This nigga got a soundboard?
This nigga got a bat in his mouth.
Give it up for Tyler
Back
the
up from the
crocodile.
camera.
He got some small ass ears. You don't get your.
If you don't get your I only sell weed to Seahawks looking ass out of here, nigga face like he running all day. If you don't
We
get your
got
Sonic the
company.
Hedgehog, okay.
Stop doing
Y'all
this.
are
Man, you
Now
know
what
how we
we
do
do had to fix.
company,
Hold
though,
on,
you know
before we
what
put the
Don't
queen
roast
on the
me,
mic.
Oh, hell no.
Before we
You
put the
gotta-
queen on the mic, we had to get it right. It wasn't right.
We
Now
just
we
had to
got
get the
it.
sound right. We good?
That was called banter.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so we
If y'all
go.
control
Secret,
yourselves
you
a little
good?
bit. I'm straight, bro.
Okay.
We
Always.
apologize for all of that Mope pitching with that frequencies in his goddamn mouth.
I'll bite the bullet this time.
Yeah, you done bit the motherfucker before.
Ah, Leroy.
Bite the bullet. Yeah.
Catches bullets with his teeth.
Goddamn.
Nigga,
Please, it can never die.
please.
But yeah, we have a special guest in the building. Tyler, tell us about our
Oh, first
special
and
guest.
foremost, I can't even remember how I met this young lady or how I came across her page. Or
Remember how you met me?
you remember?
Ooh.
She doesn't. Anyway, she trying to act.
Hey, but her eyes flicked like 17 times. I don't think y'all see that.
She's like, she don't remember either. But I was just saying this to say, when I first saw her, I was like, oh, she's funny as hell. It might have been on Instagram or in person, whatever. Like, oh, she's funny as hell. Then I was like, oh, okay, it's a lot. She got like a fan base, like a for real legit fan base. Then thirdly, I learned that she's a rapper singer as well.
Boom,
So I
boom.
went and downloaded the album, and I'm telling you, it still pops up. How long ago did you do that? It don't matter. Hold on, don't say nothing yet. It was.
How you gonna ask you something? Then
Yeah, I know, because I don't want to say nothing until I introduce her.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga trying to bring you on strong, baby.
yeah. So I'm listening to it. It pops up while I'm working out. I hit her up all the time about how dope it is.
Right.
She was on the last season of Wild 'N Out. The current
Come
season that's
on
playing
now.
right now.
Season 11,
every week.
Season 12.
On the next upcoming season, season 12, doing her
understand
thing
me.
again in the ATL, representing
stay
all the way in the ATL
Come
from
on.
Dallas, Texas.
She from D-Town?
Do know
Okay.
Okay.
D-Town Boogie. She was in that Cream
I
on the
do.
Inside video.
Why are you telling that?
She was 12.
How do you know?
Oh my God.
No, I guessed it because you were in Dallas, and I
Were
figured you were
you?
trying to get on.
Were you really?
I
man.
so guessed
Cream
it.
on the
I really
outside,
bullshit. I
cream
hope you're
on the
bullshitting too,
inside.
but you for real. That's so funny.
Ah!
Be Simone, everybody.
Yeah, goddamn.
I gotta show better love than that. And this motherfucker, we got Queen B, Simone here.
Be in
Y'all
the
don't
building.
clap. You know
I got
her
that.
fans will kill us on
Right.
like, oh, them niggas ain't clap.
You
We
gotta,
don't need
you
to
gotta
Simone
hide.
hide.
You gotta hide.
What you got?
You too
No,
loud.
What they call?
You should name
I
them.
don't have a name.
Oh, you
for
got-
Let's
them.
do
they
that
gotta
today.
Have, they gotta have a
for
name.
them, but
What you got? What's your options?
Come on now.
None. How you been thinking of it? You ain't got no
I don't
options.
like any of the ones I thought.
But let's make them better. Here we
Right.
go. What do you like?
Here we go. Let's go. Boom.
B Squad.
The
That is
B
actually
squad.
dope, but
The
go
B
ahead.
team.
B Gang.
B Gang.
BS.
The
Let's
BS
like
squad.
bullshit. I don't like
But you be on your bullshit.
You do be on your shit,
You don't?
boo.
Not like that. It's like
Oh,
some
my
New York
goodness.
niggas. Yo, I'm on my
Yeah.
bullshit now. Niggas can't fuck with me.
Yeah,
Rat.
you getting real funky with it out there.
You know what I mean? Get real
Moping
spicy.
from the 70s.
Getting a little funky. Getting boogie with
You
it.
jive turkeys getting funky.
Jive turkey.
Some more modern.
I like BS Squad and I like B Squad.
BS Squad. is
All right,
cool.
we'll think about it.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Well-
Simoneans.
The Samoans.
Simoneans.
The Simoneans.
She doesn't like that.
The
Y'all
way
should
her
see it.
eyebrows
Yeah,
is
her
like
eyebrows
looking
left.
at your ass.
No.
All right. I'll stop pitching.
We'll think about it.
Okay.
B Simoneans, what you got going on? We got a tour.
I do.
What's up?
The
Tell 'em about it.
You're my boyfriend tour.
Hey, official. Who's on it with you?
Like that.
It's me, Desi Banks, and Darren
So I
Brown.
won't-
Hey, man,
Yeah,
let me tell you
it's all
something. That
family.
tour is gonna
So
be
all
fucking
family. It's
hilarious.
gonna be hilarious.
I'm serious about
Yeah,
that,
I'm
man.
So excited.
I'm so excited.
nervous.
When I
Oh,
seen my
don't
boy
be.
Darren post that shit, I'm like, yeah, baby, we getting to it.
Hold on, but talk about that though too, because it's people that look at you and look up to you as young ladies, but and they see you doing your thing and they're like, my girl doing it, but let them know it's not scared is probably not the right word, but just let them know about the feelings you have doing
I
shows.
talk about
live
it
shows.
all the time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
All the time.
Okay,
It gives me anxiety.
yeah.
Stand up gives me anxiety. I've been in the entertainment world since I was like 4,
Okay.
doing music. My first girl group, I was 11.
Cool.
Kicked all them bitches out because I was Beyonce.
Yeah.
Damn. Keep it funky though.
I'm just kidding. I still love them. We're still cool to this day. But
The right
I put
way.
together, put together my first girl group when I was 10, and I've always been performing and stuff. Like I opened up for Wayne. I've toured. I've
you
done
go.
all that.
Cream on the
But
inside.
stand up, cream on the inside. That was my first music video. If you want to look up Duro ice cream paint job, I'm in that bitch with my girl group.
Hey.
But stand up, nigga. I be like before every show. I'm like, I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I can do hair. Like I don't need to do this.
I don't need to
Like,
stress this pressure.
Like, why do I do this to myself every
hilarious.
before every show?
You
Like,
say, I'm a licensed
what?
cosmetologist.
My manager
I can
has
open up a
to.
salon.
No, for sure.
Like, for real.
At this point, I can quit,
This shit's
but
hilarious.
it's worth it after you get off stage.
Yes, it is. There's no better feeling.
There's
Real.
no better
No
feeling.
better
Like at the end, I'd be like, "Whew, I made it through.
Yeah.
They laughed. Like
Right.
I did good.
It's like dunking
Anxiety
on
for
a nigga.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that feeling like, oh, and everybody's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, you
Yes.
just dunked on that
Yes.
nigga. You
Posterized.
like, posterized niggas for like an hour.
And usually you scared
Straight.
like for no reason. Most of the time, what you're afraid of never happens anyway.
Yes,
It's just
right,
like the
right.
enemy in your head, So you just have to have faith and go. through it.
Combating that shit.
But
with
everybody
goddamn
needs to hear that
face.
though.
Yeah.
Everybody out there, because everybody, like, people are scared of like regular shit going to school for the first day. We're
Right,
around that
right,
time
right,
now. You
right,
know what I'm
right.
saying? But at the end of the day,
Some
you're
people
enjoy
scared because they don't got new clothes, new shoes.
it. But that's
like-
part of it though.
That's part
It
of
is.
it, right.
It
You're gonna
is.
get
You just
roasted.
gotta embrace yourself. If you ain't got new clothes, new shoes, so the fuck what?
What? Learn how to
Right.
roast.
No, right, and make it through.
Or learn
Make
how
it
to not
through.
give a fuck.
And you
Right.
may end up with a chip too.
Hey, so
Get your ass beat,
so,
but
so
learn how
you,
to take an ass whooping.
Right,
did you
learn how
come
to-
back to school one summer and your
Oh, you
tooth
just
was
didn't have
chipped?
a
No, my tooth got chipped as an adult. But
Oh,
B. Simone is
hell
here, ladies and
no.
gentlemen.
I want to know the story. B. Simone wants to know the story.
B. Simone wants to know the story.
Hey, B. Simone, tell the story.
Okay. If you just let me just clear my mind.
That's it.
That's
I was at the bowling alley one night, and it was about 5 niggas, and
Yes, you better
And-
tell that story in the
Got
B.
Allen
Simone
Iverson?
tone.
and
B. Simone tone.
Go ahead.
one night, I went to Metro Lanes, and I was
Okay.
walking through with my family, and it was about 10 niggas because they tripped my knee. So I was like,
What the fuck?
nigga, what the fuck? Are you serious? So I hit my tooth on a bowling alley stool, trying to escape, nigga, because it was so bad.
It was 10 niggas.
It was so
Nigga, it was a lot
bad.
of niggas. I was running.
Oh my God.
I was tiptoeing. I seen the light.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all are
Boy,
crazy.
you hell,
You
bro.
killed that B. Simone.
Whoa, boy.
Hey, man, it's official. Hashtag B Simone challenge.
Yo,
You gotta do your B. Simone tone, boy. Tell your story.
Y'all are
you
crazy.
ran away and fell.
It was
Yes.
He said he hit. I thought they hit you with this dude.
No.
No, I was
ran
trying to get
into
away.
it.
Clumsy.
Head first.
No.
I tell that on stage, bro.
Hey, that's funny, bro. That's
You gotta
stage.
know how that happened.
That is so
You
stage.
need to make up
bro.
a story about being tough and then tell the real story. That's fucking
real story.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
bro.
I cried, real tears.
Oh my
Damn.
Hashtag real fucking tears, bro.
Not the
That's
tear
hilarious.
challenge.
Oh man.
Ooh.
So speaking of the B. Simone tone,
Hey.
Yes.
where did that just come from? Have you been doing that forever?
Now that I know it's a thing, I went back and watched my videos, and I have been doing it forever.
Got
I
you.
didn't know
Wow.
I was
Okay.
doing it. I was just
That was just how you felt like you should get your stories across.
no. I mean,
That's
guess
how you
I-
talk
That's
in
just
real
how you-
life.
My best
Since I was
friend,
12.
No, seriously. My best friend came from Columbus, Ohio, like a couple weeks ago, and she's like, "You've been doing this since 6th grade."
What?
Wow.
For real?
Yeah.
So it was
Oh,
annoying
man.
as fucking everybody
Yeah.
was
I'm
like,
so
oh
glad
my
I was your
god.
teacher.
Shit, she comes with the talk.
Yep.
But now
so
I'm family with that shit, dude.
now it's a thing,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
what's
fun.
up.
It's
Yeah,
a
it
viral
is.
thing. It's a hashtag. If
Yeah,
you click
yeah.
the B. Simone tone, people are doing it.
Yes,
So.
indeed.
That's
We're about to
what's
make
up,
it
man.
another real challenge.
I know.
for
I
real,
do need
like
to make it a
legit
B. Simone tone challenge.
Yep.
So that's gonna be the hashtag.
B. Simone tone.
challenge. That's funny.
B.
as
Simone
hell.
tone. Yeah.
I
It's
can't
dope.
wait till Odell Beckham does it. You know
Ah.
he's gonna be the first nigga to do it. Hold on, y'all. I gotta stop practicing.
And he gonna be so passionate. You know
So
what I'm
passionate.
saying?
I'm saying I
Yo.
ran across the middle.
Right.
Wait,
I didn't see him
first of
coming.
all-
And
The free safety was
bam.
First
bearing
of
down.
all-
Why
Got
did Eli
blindsided.
set
If
me
you
up
are a
like
guy
that?
and you do the B. Simone tone, it does not have to be feminine.
It's gonna sound feminine. I
But
just
yeah,
did it.
how do you
I just did it, man.
But it sounded
Oh,
like
here we go.
Hey.
Oh, so I saw the guy, and that nigga had came through, and I was
No,
like,
it's not the B. Simone
homeboy.
tone. It's not a high enough pitch.
So exactly what I'm saying.
have
If
to
you
be
get
like
high
nigga.
pitch, it's gonna.
That's-
Women have high pitch. Oh, you gotta do
You
it like
gotta
Mike
bounce
Tyson.
with it too.
So I was like, yo, nigga.
Tyler, you up here acting like you don't know how to do it.
But I can't do it without sounding like a woman, and you can't either apparently.
His is good.
No, his is
That's not feminine.
terrific.
Mine is all right.
It's not
Mo,
feminine.
you sound amazing. No homo.
Yep. So the B. Simone
Plenty
tone
homo.
is a thing. Everybody do the B. Simone tone challenge.
Yes.
Boom.
Oh man.
We're gonna do this shit all tonight.
Yeah, hey, let me tell you something. She has a in-depth understanding of Instagram
I really do.
that I did not know
I
was
really do.
available to anyone. You know what I'm
It's definitely
saying?
my job.
You legit have studied the whole.
Hmm
Pretty much.
Once I started making money, it was like,
Yes.
the fuck? Like, I upgraded my life because of Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So
talk about
now
that shit.
it's my job.
Yeah, we work
Yeah,
every
so
day on it.
I learned it from top to bottom, learned how to make more money, learned how to. It's just the world we live in. Social media is
So-
like,
Is it more story driven versus post driven? You know what I mean? Like because the more people I see with the numbers have their stories is like nigga, you got like at least 30 stories going.
the actual Instagram story.
yeah.
It both. It's just about being active. So
Okay.
Instagram is an app. They will reward who uses their platform. The more you
Mm.
use it, the more your posts are seen because posts don't go in order now. So it's like okay, B. Simone's always on our app. We're gonna reward her by putting her on everybody's timeline. She
More
uses
people
it
see
all
it.
the time. You know, so you need to be active
Wow.
on the app. You can't just not post for a week and then post and think your page is
People
gonna do
gonna
well.
see your shit.
Mm.
Yeah.
I was around B. Simone when she lost her phone once.
Oh,
Hold on.
For
Tell
how-
that
for how
story.
long?
Tell that story.
So
And the
we-
B. Simone voice.
What did I do?
Yeah. Do the B.
Fuck-
Simone.
fuck-
First
wow,
of
I was
all,
I was
we had a show, me, her, and Ronnie. And it was kind of far away, and we were like, "Hold on, is this bitch stunting on us? She won't pick up the phone, and we're supposed to be getting her, and like she lives far." So I was like, "Leave that bitch." And Ronnie was like, "No," because everybody's actually coming to see her, and I was like, "Fuck you, they come to see us." But he was like, "No, not really," and I was like, "Yeah, that's kind of true." So let's see what's going on. So I checked her Instagram, and then I was like, "Oh my gosh, she's dead. She hasn't posted. She posts every 40 minutes. Oh my god." So me and Ronnie finally decided to like DM her friend that we know, and then get her number, and then hit her up, and she's like, "Oh my god, that's my phone." so mad. I was like, I know, because we're like an hour late to this show. She said, fuck the show. I'm talking about my analytics. She really did not give a fuck about the phone per se, the
Right.
physical
I cared
phone.
about Instagram.
She cared about her job, and that's what I'm getting to.
That's
The main
what's up.
point. She was like, "Yo," and she put me on the game right then. She was like, "I'm not gonna give away the sauce," but she was like, "If you don't post X, Y, Z, da da da, if you don't do this and that,
I didn't
they not
post for
gonna
like
fuck
3
with you."
days
And yeah,
'cause
she
my
didn't have her
was
phone for
Oh,
3 days,
man.
so.
But people think like I'm obsessed with Instagram. No, I'm obsessed with my
working.
career.
Fuck you mean?
Thank
So Instagram, sometimes I delete the app and take time and like, or I just won't be on it, or stuff like that to like just get my head in the real world.
Right.
Instagram does take a lot of my time, but it's for the right reasons. I feel
Right.
like I be on there without makeup. I be on there looking crazy. I just be on there being myself.
Mhm.
My body's not done. I be on there with my gut out. I be on my story like, bitch, I'm getting fat. So
Mhm.
it's never for like attention.
Right.
It's just for
Engagement.
engagement.
Yeah.
And I want my fans, I want more fans. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying? I want to build my platform. So it's always to build my brand.
Right.
It's an obsession with building my brand, I think.
So with building your brand, was the Chanel pen
Oh my
drop
God.
the biggest? Like, when did you know that you had that power? That's crazy.
First of all, I didn't know. And it
Hold on,
was
tell
like,
the story. Tell the
Okay.
story from top. Because Mo
I
came
don't-
in here was like, nigga, I don't know if you understand what just happened.
okay, so I went
A
to
little
China.
girl named me Simone.
I went to China for my beauty line. I'm dropping a cosmetic line, and I'm getting it manufactured in China.
Come on now,
And I'm so
Jenna.
excited about that.
Come on.
But I went over there,
Mogul.
and everything is super cheap over there.
Mm.
Like, cheap as hell. So, Chanel is a huge brand. I don't wear name brand shit. This is like the only name brand thing I have, and I treat it like it was $10. But my best friend bought that for me for my birthday.
No.
And she's like, get your purse off the floor. That was a $2,000 bag. I'd be like, bitch.
Ooh.
I don't. I love her, but I don't value.
yeah.
You don't give a
Look,
fuck.
I
I done
don't.
bought a $2,000
I don't. But that's
Oh, yeah.
that's
Materialistic
why.
shit,
That
you know
hurt-
what I'm
that
saying?
hurt
That's
my
why
feelings
I
a little
tell
bit.
people don't do that because
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
value
have enough.
things.
Right.
It's
And
just
they could be
it's-
like, shit, I'm just trying to get you a whole car and shit.
I'd
You
be
know what I'm
like,
saying?
that's
man, fuck
fine.
that
It'll
car.
probably have a
Like,
ding in it tomorrow.
A ding tomorrow.
Ding.
So I don't. So anyway,
Yeah.
long story short, we went to China and the Chanel pens are popping now. I think the Chanel pens go from anywhere from like $600 to $1,000, and they had them in China like for 50 cents, right? USD.
Hold on.
50, not real ones, obviously. Chanel inspired little
Right.
brooches, little pins. And I'm like, these are so cute and girly, and like they're just shiny and blingy, and I think my
Get a couple.
followers will like them, whatever. So I bought like 100 of them.
Not enough.
Not a fucking
Is
number.
how many you bought.
Let me tell you, because I didn't want to waste my money. My manager was like, buy more. I'm telling you, the girls are going to buy them just because you're selling them. Buy them.
Right.
So I brought them to the U.S. I had like 75 to 100, and I sold them for $40. I told the girls they're Chanel inspired, bitch. These ain't real Chanel. I was in
Right.
China. They're cute little brooches. You can wear them with everything,
Inspired.
whatever. I put them on my story. I didn't even put it on my page, and it sold out in like the first day. All of them, they were gone. So I made like $2,000 in a day off of
Damn.
something that I
Good
just.
God almighty,
I spent
bro.
50 cents on those things. You know what I'm saying? I sold them for $40, brought them back over here, made a little hustle, and I'm so mad that I didn't have a duffel bag of them. I have no more. They're gone.
Man.
You going
So,
back though.
but
You
that
are-
shows me that's
shows
what I
your
want to
power.
do with my beauty line.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to drop the cosmetic line and just really
Yeah.
push that product. It's so dope.
Amen.
Man, shout out to that, man.
D.
That's-
Simone Escobar. God
Yeah,
damn.
for real.
If she ain't gonna get the Frank Lucas bag,
I got to.
Damn. She gonna throw that bag on the floor. She don't give a fuck about bags.
she got
I
to
don't.
lay around with Trump.
Frank Lucas bag.
I still drive a Toyota, y'all, and it's so raggedy. But I'm gonna get a new car eventually. But it was either
Yeah.
invest in B Simone Beauty,
Right.
which is so. This is the most money I've ever spent up front on
Right.
one thing in my
Come on.
life. I was like,
Ooh, you sound like Ghost for real.
nigga, like I was tugging war with
Yeah.
this Asian lady with this check. You
The
know, it
whole
was either get a new
thing.
car or spend it on my brand, and fuck the car.
Yeah.
I'm investing in my brand.
But see,
Hell
listen
yeah.
though, like it's people like you, DC Fly, who actually have invested their time,
Yeah,
their knowledge into the career. So you
That's
be
what makes the
seeing
difference.
niggas be seeing like, you know what I mean, the overnight, but no, nigga,
yeah,
the years up. You know what I mean? Because
Years
now
up.
you're on tour.
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I remember- Was it the DC and Friends?
That was one of my first couple shows. Tyler
Right.
was at my first show. Tyler was actually there. I cried to him when I got off stage. I
Yeah,
was
she
so
did.
happy.
Now.
I cried.
Yeah.
It was so much. I was like tipsy and crying. I was
Right,
like, I did
right.
it.
She had so many
Yeah,
emotions.
I did
I
it.
was so scared.
Yeah, she had her own. First of all, let me talk about that real quick.
Yeah.
She threw her own show.
My first show was my
Yo,
own
she's
show.
always
Own show.
on a
That's
hustle.
how they do it.
Packed. Niggas standing up wall to wall.
In the
What you mean?
Like, I was like, yeah, I need to get some of this crowd right here. 'Cause the
Hey.
motherfuckers is
Yeah,
off
you
the
have
chain.
to say, yeah.
But listen, though, their own
What
show.
city it was in, if you don't mind me asking?
Here.
It's, oh, my bad. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Atlanta,
Norcross
okay.
Atlanta
Yeah, it was
Comedy Theater.
Atlanta Comedy
Pack that
Theater.
out.
Oh,
Mm.
wow.
What was that, a
Yeah.
Sunday?
Me and Desi sold it out. on
Yeah,
Sunday.
Desi. Yeah, shout out Desi as
Shout
well.
out
It was on a
Desi.
Sunday, but yeah,
Funny
she went
brother.
up there. And you know, she planned to do about 5 to 10. I think everybody did, man. She went up there and motherfucking killed for like 20 minutes.
Off
Yeah,
the
what
It's
top?
crazy, yeah.
Yes, yes. And it wasn't even like a lot of her people showed up, obviously, because it was for her, but it wasn't even no fake, like, that's my homegirl laugh. This is like,
Right.
I'm laughing, bitch.
Right.
That's funny.
Right.
Talking.
Right.
When you make people in the crowd talk to each other about what you just
Right.
said, it's some
That's
real
it. That's
funny
the
shit.
connection.
Right.
And that was going on the whole
I
time.
was so
And
scared.
Ronnie, shout out to Ronnie Jordan.
Yeah,
He
shout
hit
out
me
to
up.
Ronnie.
Shout out
He
to Ronnie.
motivates
Run
me.
that,
Yeah.
listen, run
He's
that.
so supportive.
Ronnie was like, "How's she do?" I was like, "She a star, man." He was like, "Yeah, we're gonna get on the road. Let's go
Yeah.
ahead."
yeah.
man.
And then one of my
Ronnie
next
was
shows
good.
was with them.
Yeah, yes.
But
indeed.
that's
On
why
that road.
people like me, DC, can do stuff that we're doing because of people like y'all. Like, I look up to Tyler in so many ways with stand up.
Come on
He
now.
is like so good to me.
Yeah.
Mo, I saw him perform one time, and I was like,
Yeah.
you need to be on Wild 'N Out.
Yeah,
nigga.
Come on,
Like,
yeah, for real.
people like
That's
y'all
how it
keep
is.
me
Blessing.
motivated.
Right.
You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? So it's all a team effort. Surrounding yourself with people like that believe in you. You
Right,
know?
and you
Correct,
keep me
correct.
motivated because with that Instagram shit, like I don't really give a fuck about it, but like
Right.
hearing you talk about it, so I actually do have a question on that
yeah,
vein.
yeah.
So, what do you think is more, I guess, effective in terms of like pictures or videos and how you do the videos
Mhm.
and that shit? Like, do you have anything on that?
Well, my followers follow me for comedy. So
Right.
when I post a picture, it doesn't do as well as a video. It does good, but not as well as a video unless I'm like showing a lot of skin, obviously,
Right.
on a social media platform.
Right.
But I started off doing music, so I wanted to be an artist. So I was posting my music
There you
4
go.
years ago, and it would get 1,000 likes. Then I would post a car rant, and it would get 5,000 likes. So I was like, y'all don't want my music right now. So I focused on that.
Yeah,
so
and
So
important,
pay
man.
attention. Whatever
You gotta give
whatever
people
you're,
what they
they will
want.
tell you what they want.
That's for sure.
Whatever they want, they'll tell you. Like I was talking to hi, I'm T or T.
My name is T.
Yeah,
My
hi, my
name
name
is
is
T.
T. It's still
Yeah,
on mine.
yeah.
That's my girl.
Yeah,
Met her at Wildin' Out, but she we have almost the same amount of followers, but she'll post a picture and get 200,000 likes.
Mhm.
Wow.
I'll post a picture and get 30,000, but we have the same amount of followers. Her followers love her body.
Yeah,
Right.
for
You know what
sure.
I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Like
her
that, we need
body
to see
is
everybody.
tight.
Fuck these
Yeah,
jokes.
yeah. Her body's tight. She
Yeah,
got a
man.
nice shape. She got a little waist. She just has that figure. You know what I'm saying? So that's what her people like. So
Right.
if she posts pictures, her picures will do better than her videos.
Got
you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So your people will tell you
Yeah,
what
know
they
what you-
like.
That's
okay. That's
knowledge,
very good.
my nigga.
That
I
is-
mean, studying this motherfucking game,
It's
like I
insane.
respect this shit for
Yeah.
real, like for real.
And one more thing about that. Like the people just have to get with the times. Like when
Yeah.
I'm 50, I will be that Will Smith ass nigga.
Come on now.
Jeff,
Figure
speak
it-
it, speak it.
Yeah.
Come on now, B.
Like
I
Speak
said,
it
come
for real.
on now,
For
no,
real.
B.
seriously.
Nah, you better be.
Figure it the fuck out and
Yeah.
hop on the wave. He
And
got
stop
probably the
bullshitting,
youngest, flyest, marketing ass, editing ass
Team?
niggas together
Mhm.
Period.
that were young and hip and was like, let's do it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't just be a hater on the time. You
Shout
just
out
have to
Clayton
grow with
English.
the
I just heard a little
Baby.
Now Levins in you too. Figure it the fuck out.
Figure it out.
Figure it the
Figure it
fuck
out. Figure it
out.
the
Shout
fuck
out to Now.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
man.
now.
That's
man.
real.
Figure it the
That's
fuck
my
Figure it
nigga.
out. Because if you don't,
Figure
it's
it
gonna
out.
get figured out for you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. When I'm 50, I'm gonna go find the next hottest, cute, little, young, funny bitch and be like, come here, little sis.
Straight up.
Come
For
on.
real.
Come on, little sis.
You
What's
gotta
go-
sow a seed somewhere.
Yeah.
And everybody,
Real.
the crazy thing about Atlanta is, and I think LA probably had its moment like in the early Vine stages, but like Atlanta is so many social media inspired artists that's coming out of Atlanta that aren't necessarily clicked up, but are friends
Yeah.
and are like, you know what I mean? They hop on.
I'm waiting on the
videos
Be Simone
together.
Top Notch tour.
Hey,
You know
yeah,
what?
good.
I'm waiting on
I-
that call to host that tour.
I wanted top notch on the.
Y'all
I'm gonna keep it real right now.
Presented by MoreThanCULTR.
Y'all
I wanted
tripping.
top notch on the You're My
Bullshit.
Boyfriend tour, right?
What happened?
But this is my first tour.
Okay.
So I literally, me and my manager put it together.
Right.
There's no middleman. We just reached out to these clubs and begged them to believe that I could sell tickets
Come on
at
now.
this point. So with Top Notch, she's my homegirl, and I did not want to. I'm not as close to her. I'm not as close to her as I am to Desi and Big Baby.
Okay.
So with Desi and Big Baby, I could be like, look,
That's what it is.
I don't know how much y'all gonna
Bag
get.
on- Yeah.
Let's hustle it out.
Let's go.
Whatever we
Right.
at the end of every show,
Right.
we'll figure out how much we made
Right.
and we'll distribute it how it should be distributed.
Boom, boom.
They come in with the hustle. I didn't want to ask Top Notch to do that because we're cool,
Right.
but we're not that cool for me to be like, I can't pay you.
Right.
So
fair.
realistically, I did not want to not pay her
Right.
and be like, hustle this out with me, girl. Even though she probably would have,
She hustled.
I
She
didn't
put
want
it
to
aside.
do that to her.
But I also
right.
have faith that y'all two names
What?
Period.
is.
I can't-
I would put.
I'm still trying to get. I'm going
I
to
will
get her on
invest
some
in
of these
that.
tour dates because
Yeah.
I believe in her. I saw her
Yeah.
perform one time, and when she
Yo.
got off stage, I was damn near crying for her because I know how much anxiety it is
Right.
before a new female goes up there, you know. And I was
Yes,
so
indeed.
proud of her.
Yes,
So
Just to let y'all know, y'all do have roles in Cabin Fest once it gets picked up by BET.
Come on now.
Hey.
Yeah, we do.
Hey.
You're already cast.
More than
Oh.
culture.
You
Yeah.
are already cast.
That shit gonna be
Yes.
like Hollywood Shuffle.
You know
All
what
the
I'm saying?
greatest
All the
comedians
greats.
and
Yeah.
Then niggas gonna
Harlem
look back
Nights.
and be like,
That's
Harlem
lit.
Nights.
That's the Harlem Nights. Say it again.
that's what we
man.
gotta
Nights.
keep doing though. We
Yes.
gotta keep like, all right.
All right.
So we gonna wait for a
we
big
waiting for?
platform
Right.
to fucking pick us
Right,
up and be
no.
like, hey,
No.
here's a couple of dollars.
No.
And,
Nope.
no, motherfucker.
Nope.
Build the
Nah.
platform.
Hey, but
Build the
BET, we waiting on
platform.
y'all for real.
We all waiting on
Yeah,
that.
Well,
everybody else
and
been
if
waiting
there
on
is
us.
a
We already
platform
in the
out there that
process,
does
yeah.
want to,
That's the only
Right,
reason.
right,
No, we in the
right.
process with BET. We waiting on
That's,
them.
that's the
I
only
know.
reason.
so dope.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what's up, man. So
Yeah, I love Top Notch.
since you're such a hustler in the
Mhm,
mind,
mhm.
the cosmetic line. Do you have
Yes.
dates on that? Can we talk about that a little bit?
I wanted to drop when I hit 1 million,
Okay.
but that did. I want to show y'all. Can I show y'all? What it
Oh,
is?
you got some
Yeah,
exclusive.
We
I'm
love
so
makeup
excited.
shit.
Shut
Shut the
up.
fuck
Yeah,
up.
a room full of niggas is in
I'm
love
just
with
so
makeup.
happy.
Nah, I'm
Show
happy for
me the
you.
rules.
I'm about the
Right.
business
I'm about to
aspect
show
of it.
y'all. This
Well,
is
I
what the
like
tubes
that.
look like. Shut up.
Alright.
I don't even know if I have a service in here.
Oh,
But
wait.
this is
oh,
what it
get
looks
you.
like. Be Simone Beauty, the
internet.
lipstick. It's so cool. And on the back, it says, on the back of the tube, the front is Be Simone Beauty. The back is Faith Over Fear. So that's my little logo or
Nice.
like my slogan.
Is
or
that the
whatever.
page name? Be Simone Beauty?
The
yeah,
Instagram
that's-
is Beauty by Be Simone.
Beauty by
And
Be
that's
Simone.
what dope you bought back to
So.
the U.S.
Yes.
That's the dope.
That
right there.
works.
That's the dope.
Okay.
But
that
here's
work.
the thing.
That work.
Go ahead.
I could have got, and I'm going to put y'all girls on game that want to invest. You have to, don't do private label in the U.S. and just throw your name on it. Go overseas and work your ass off because in the long run, it's going to be worth it.
Step number 1, get a passport.
For
That's
real.
step number one.
Number one.
Invest
Get
and
your
go.
ass out the
Back
hood.
'em up.
You
Hold
gotta
on,
you
hold
gotta
on.
spend more money up front, but you'll make way more money on the back
Back
end.
end.
Make
Yeah.
sure.
So
Can you still get passport with a felon? Just don't say go get a passport. 'Cause If
Right.
you got a felon, you
they
cannot.
might take your ass to jail.
Yeah. They
Come
might-
on.
You cannot get one.
Legal advice?
It depends on the it depends on the felon.
Yes, I was
Okay,
going to say
okay,
that, but I
alright.
wasn't 100% sure.
It depends on the
but I
felon.
wanted to go to our
I
legal
didn't have to
guy.
worry about that.
But other than that, passport.
I fuck with hood niggas, but I'm not a hood bitch.
You never got caught up. I
Never
know a
got
few
caught.
women that fuck with hood niggas.
Oh
and
my
they got
God, I
felonies.
cannot
that's-
believe
that's
I
how
used to
you
be in
end-
trap houses.
That's
No
how you
passport
end
for
up
you.
with a felony is by fucking with hood niggas. You, but not by doing hood shit.
Right,
You
but
gotta
it's
do
You
coming
trying to
soon.
learn how to play Madden in the trap, and now you got 6 years.
So,
Yeah, you,
are you finding other, like you said, people in the world that you want to have be ambassadors of your brand?
Yes, I've been doing
Like
that
a-
in the midst of the product getting ready. So
So-
I'm
okay.
constantly browsing the web, browsing YouTube, finding girls, influential girls that I can send my product to for free, and they can promote my brand.
Oh,
Right. Have you done
So-
like a big campaign like Be Simone looking for the next?
No, not yet. I'm
Okay.
gonna do that though.
Take your time,
I'm
take your
just
time.
waiting on the product to get
Right,
here
right,
because I don't
right,
want to do
right,
too
right.
much and I don't have the product in my
Right.
hand.
You gotta
When people want
deliver.
it, you gotta give it to them right,
Right.
then.
Yeah,
Right,
Andy,
right.
Candy and his friends too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They gonna be heavy on
for
that.
sure,
Shit. they
for
gonna be
sure.
heavy.
All
Hell
of them.
yeah.
Yes.
Everybody.
All the homies.
Yep. So yeah, I'm
That's what's
excited to
up, man.
drop. It'll be dropping within the next 8 weeks though.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Ooh, black excellence. Good cheer.
Yes.
Yo, we
Yes.
it's just a few millionaires sitting at a table.
Yeah,
That's
I
all.
mean,
it
that's
is.
it. That's the new name
That's
of the
all it
podcast.
is.
You know what I mean?
Just a few.
A few
this-
millionaires
What's
sitting
the
at the
name
table.
of this one right here? A few
Another
millionaires
blueprint.
sitting at a
Right.
table. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Right.
Josh too. He's sitting around the table.
Yo, he's by the table,
just
so
know
he's
Josh is
getting
here.
a
He's
million.
Right.
millionaire.
I mean,
Come
I
on.
know I'm the guest, but I want to know what y'all got going on.
Oh, man,
so y'all
pop it
can
off, man.
inspire me
Mr.
real
West
quick.
Coast.
Oh
What's
yeah,
up, bro?
West Coast.
Mr. West
Okay,
Coast.
so me.
Kennedy.
You know, hey man.
Mr. One Day. I'm only in town for
Right.
a night.
No,
Face
this
ass.
what he told me
Tell
before
him.
he started.
Tell him.
I was like, oh,
That nigga so cool. Get your arm on my chest. That was fucking
Right,
I was
Right.
like, so he was like, can you come on the show today or not? Because if you can't, I'm gonna fly back to LA today. I was like,
I had to let you know.
so
like,
I
we
was like,
waiting on
I'll
you.
be there.
Spirit Airlines
nigga.
I
Not
know
for
you were
one night.
busy.
He was
so
like,
I was
well,
giving
I'll
you
leave
that
in the
courtesy.
morning. Come on, options.
Yeah, let me get out of here now. You know what I mean?
Leave when
Hey,
I
let me
want to
say
leave.
something. Tyler's like, hey, bro, man, it just feels good to call somebody to tell them to do something, and they do
And
it.
they
And
do
they
it.
do
I'm like, damn, boy, you got
Yeah.
butlers and goddamn
Yeah, I don't
people
call
waiting
though.
on you.
It's not even a call. It's an email. Like,
Right.
hey, I want to fly out Tuesday morning, please. Okay.
Damn.
Right.
You got it like that.
That's so
Yeah.
dope.
I
That's
don't.
convenient.
I don't.
Well, who's
per
flying,
se,
nigga?
but I work for a company that does
Right.
something like that.
Oh.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Yeah, I can't email a motherfucker just a nigga.
Right.
And they be like, yeah, I got you. Like, nah, that's not
Right.
happening. But
Shouldn't
there's
embarrass
a
you, bro.
network.
But
We
yeah,
TV. Shout out to y'all first and foremost for giving me my first chance on TV last year. You know what I'm saying? This is the second season.
So dope.
Gossip on WeTV. First episode premiered already by the time this comes out.
First off, that shit looks amazing.
It
looks
looks
so good.
tremendous.
Like that
It looks
set?
so professional.
Man,
Like, for real.
no disrespect to last season and
Chemistry.
anything, the cast and how it looks, but this is such an upgrade.
They stepped
It's
it
getting
up.
better.
Good for you.
Yeah.
It was gonna have to get better.
It's getting
Yeah.
I
better,
already
man.
know you weren't gonna have stepping.
Nah, I can't. You know, I was not fucking around. You know, I be in there on their ass too.
Nigga.
Like I'm texting them all the time. Like, yeah, we need to do this. We need to put our Instagram handles on this. We need to do that.
Yeah.
Like,
For real, what do you tell the makeup artist? Go ahead and tap that right there. When they cover up that right there. Go ahead and flick that right there.
Hey, flick that.
Annoying.
Flick that and fill that in.
Flick that and fill that in, please.
you gotta
Put the edits
remember
to the
that I
mold.
saw you in the makeup chair at Wildin' Out.
No.
Yeah.
No, I was getting my haircut.
Oh, that was a
That was a
haircut?
haircut.
Damn,
That was a
man.
haircut.
Yeah.
Barber.
I seen the
Barber.
tools they was using. I thought that got to be for his face. Ain't nowhere in the world they gonna let that man go out there unchiseled. Anyway,
Shit.
anyway,
Oh my
I
God.
gotta move the mortar off this man's face.
I know.
That
Look like a
nigga
whole
said
primitive face.
unchiseled.
Here we have a statue of the Negro. You don't get your first African American face ass out of here. This nigga's historical. This nigga the first
I hate
nigga.
roasting. I do not know how to roast.
You got so much meat hanging out that hat. That's why you don't take it
Nigga
off.
said pause.
That's why you don't take it off. No, not like that.
I take my hat off. I'm rich now.
Oh, stunt. Cap.
Won't rich now too though. He got holes in his knee. Jeans.
That nigga
Jeans,
capped
knees.
with
That
his
nigga rich
cap.
now. You can tell when they get money, man.
Hey,
They
bro,
start
your
putting holes in their
camos
jeans.
are goddamn cut the
Right.
fuck up, bro.
Dressed like you auditioning for new audition too.
New audition.
The new audition too movie.
You don't get your assistant
You
drumline
niggas.
coach.
Y'all niggas are
This
just.
how you riddle face ass.
Y'all really know how to roast.
Single
Y'all are
tap.
so good at it.
All right, here we go. So, yeah, Gossip on WeTV, and then also coming up very shortly. So we got 10 episodes now, but that could be extended at any time.
Oh.
Praying for that move.
Hell
But
yeah.
just watch that. Also, so that will probably run right into season 12 of Wildin' Out. I was blessed enough to write for,
So
create
dope.
for,
I
and
came
be
to him
on
every
the
day for
show.
jokes. I'm like, I need a
My
pick 'em
girl,
and kill it.
I had y'all. I had
I was
y'all.
calling too.
Yeah. Oh no. Listen. Let me tell you something. I'm so proud of these two. You feel me? Because
Talk about it, brother.
because they work their ass off. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hell
people don't
yeah.
know. People don't know what it's like to be on Wild 'N
First
Out.
of all, it's stress. Let's just start there.
They have no idea.
Stress
and-
the
and-
fuck out.
Yeah.
But like, it's fun. It's the best job you in the world, but
Yeah.
it's fucking stressful.
Yeah.
And I didn't know it was like it's like a real game. It's like a real game. Like you don't know the starting five. Or like you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like so you might get the call.
Yeah.
Small
Or
heads
you
up.
might
You might.
not.
You
know what
might
I'm
not have
saying?
made the roster that night.
It's
Right.
like, damn, I really wanted to do it with Chance the
Yeah.
Rapper. I
But you
had
gotta
Yeah.
stay ready though. That's
You
the whole
gotta
part.
fucking
You never
stay
know.
ready.
You gotta
man.
stay ready. You might show up one day and I think you have no episodes. Next thing you know, oh, we're gonna put you in this episode,
Right.
and then you just
Yep.
gotta be ready for that
Jamal
shit.
Crawford,
Change the
sixth
game.
player, you gotta
That's
come
it,
off the
man.
bench.
Gotta come off the bench.
man.
And I was a fly on the wall, man, and I just seen like y'all was in the corner, like you know what I'm saying to yourself, like, all right.
That's what I'm saying.
like
People
this
don't know about that part of being a comedian, having to
Yeah,
perform
man.
on time, on target, in
Right.
front of a live audience
Right.
that you know is going to millions of people.
Right.
After that, that's a lot of pressure,
It is.
and
And
these
it's money
motherfuckers
running.
delivered over and over again.
Yes, sir.
That's
So
what's up.
it's man, it was a hell of an
Hey,
experience.
Look at the
Yeah.
people. Look
Nah,
at
for
the
real,
It was
people.
so
bro.
fun.
They was
12,
fire.
season 12
You
coming
did
soon.
so good for your first season too.
For real.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
freshman.
So good.
Yeah.
You on sophomore, right?
I'm
Second
actually
season?
a junior.
Excuse me.
On their ass. Oh yeah.
Wow.
See, this what happened. I was on season 9.
Uh-huh.
They didn't bring a bitch back for season 10.
Okay.
And they
It's all
realized
good.
they missed me.
Come
And
on.
they brought me
Yeah, the
back
red,
They
in
do
yeah,
that.
the red shirt
10
season. That's
and
all.
12.
Come
The
on,
red
man.
shirt
Because
is 1
Nick
year.
told me, he was like, I'm not going to lie. I did not believe in you at the beginning.
Oh,
like,
man.
But now he
Keep
a
it real.
believer though.
Right.
they had to fight for me. Like, I was
Right.
one of the people that the
That's
girls
what's
had to
up.
fight for. And,
That's what's up.
now he's like, look at you, man.
Come
Yeah.
on.
That's all what Tyler's saying is actually fighting out there. Like you
Yeah,
actually got to. If not, you're gonna get swallowed up.
Yeah.
Niggas
Like,
got sent. People don't know this too. People shot episodes
Oh
and
my
then got
God.
sent home
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
early.
And you be like, where is
4 or 5
so-and-so? You be like,
episodes in.
oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Then the next thing you know, they hitting you on Instagram. Do your thing, man. I'm home.
I'm like, what?
Oh,
Yeah.
Man, they be doing what again?
Hitting you on Instagram. Do your thing, man. I'm at the house.
Oh,
This
God. Wow.
shit is real.
It
It's
is.
like hard
Sad.
knocks. It's like
Yeah.
football. Like
Yeah.
niggas
It
getting
is.
cut. You like,
Man.
damn, that's the homie. This nigga gotta go home.
I stopped answering
Turning
my
your
family
socks.
calls. Like,
Okay.
nigga, don't call me. Why
I'm
am I
working.
answering?
I'm writing.
I don't know. Goddamn.
Yes.
Stop calling.
I'm busy.
Nick wants to
Real.
see you bring your black and your red socks.
Bring your black and your red socks.
Seriously.
Oh, that shit is just like hard knocks. for
Bring
real.
that incredible change.
But a
Wow,
dope
yeah, you gotta
experience.
focus.
A dope
People think we
experience.
just up there bullshitting.
No.
We up there like,
No.
I don't care who you are.
Listen though.
I don't care how popular you are.
But you know what though? It's like
fucking stressed.
even the celebrities that come on
They be scared as fuck.
are stressed the fuck
They
out.
be
Come on,
scared
man.
as
They be in the
fuck.
back like, I mean,
Real
cuz,
rap. Listen, nigga.
Can I bring my
So
lean
yeah,
with me?
Real
let's
rappers.
talk about the Iggy Azalea episode.
Oh, Azalea Banks.
Azalea Banks.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
The who was
It's
Did
a
you turn it
Azalea.
around?
It's a
Iggy
Azalea.
Azalea?
Did you
Yeah,
see B
them bitches.
turn around her mic? B,
Huh?
come
Tired
on.
of talking
Oh, she
about
turned around.
You gotta participate.
Azalea Banks.
You gotta.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Nah, that bitch do voodoo. Hey,
Ah.
girl.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, girl. Hey.
But what the fuck happened though?
That was the most unbelievable. I don't.
Man, I was so
I'm
mad.
just gonna say this.
So
I
I
just
was on
want-
stage next to her the whole time.
I
so-
won't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a whole planned.
That's
type
the
of
first thing
thing.
I said when I walked in there,
'Cause
and they
that's
told
what
me
she
it happened.
does. You know
on
what I'm
her
saying?
side.
On her
not
side.
ours.
No, of course
No,
not. Of course not.
I
Planned.
feel
I'm
like
sorry.
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
clear that up.
she was gonna take advantage of a moment to cry or
Yeah.
do whatever to seize
While I was
that
watching her
moment.
do that shit, I was like, "This is
This
what she
can't be
does."
real.
Yeah.
I was saying
She
she
was gonna
does
do
this shit. She
something.
trolling. She might be like psych or some shit later. Or I said exactly. I was like, she's gonna leave. I thought she was never gonna come back to the show. I thought she was gonna leave and start tweeting about it immediately. I was
Right,
kind of
right.
right. She came back to the show and stayed for the rest of the thing. But when she left, she tweeted about it immediately, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay,
It was
this is
unbelievable.
what she wants right
It was
here.
unbelievable.
And
She's a
you saw
complete
everybody
liar.
pick the story up.
Right.
Everybody talked
Complete
about it.
liar.
She,
Yeah.
she was
She
good.
got her
She
moment.
got her moment.
good.
She got her
She
moment.
gonna get her
Kanye
moment.
West, that shit.
She got her
Hey
moment.
man, and first and let me say this before we move on. Shout out to DC for being
Yeah.
a real nigga in
No,
the situation,
seriously.
Stand
and
up.
He
for,
apologized.
and for number
But
two,
he didn't even do
He didn't do
Yeah, he
anything, but he
apologized for nothing.
apologized
Yeah.
because
because it made
She
sense
took
to
it there.
apologize. It was for the show. It's like
Right.
for the best. For the
So we
betterment
can
or
move
whatever of the show,
forward, yeah.
I'm gonna say I'm sorry, even though I don't know what I did, but whatever. If
Right.
that helps, let's go. I'm
Right.
gonna get the show going, but whatever.
Yeah,
We
all
left.
minds and
I
hearts.
want to say shout out that nigga for being a real nigga in that situation, and shout out to that nigga for buying his mama a house.
Oh
You
my
know?
man.
God.
Come on.
Yeah,
I
that
watched that video over and over and
Yeah.
cried
You
every
cried.
time.
That video
Every
definitely-
Real niggas
time.
cried.
His mom
Definitely
could not
brought tears
believe
to
it.
my
She
eyes.
was like,
Yeah.
"This is not my house."
Oh.
Man, and when
She
you
was
know
like,
that
no.
nigga and you know how he feel about his
Man.
family and his
Oh,
mama and all that,
shit.
man, it's just like that's
Yeah.
beautiful. That
Yeah,
was
that
beautiful.
shit's
That was like the
amazing.
most beautiful shit
It
I
was
saw all week.
so dope.
Yeah, for
Damn,
sure.
I need to goddamn go back online because I be missing some shit, man.
Oh yeah, nah, everybody was posting it and shit, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's on his page.
Yeah.
That's what put fuel in everybody's tank.
Come
Just
on.
Watching. You know what I'm
Watching
saying?
that.
Watching things like that online.
Niggas,
Yeah.
niggas could go back and track DC like when he got roaches in his videos
No, for
and he's
real.
showing
Oh,
roaches
Like
and
showing
shit.
the
Like,
roaches on Vine.
yeah, to this shit, to
When-
buying his mama a house. Come
When he
on,
had
bro.
that one that I think it was an ATL day or Southside day or whatever when he
At the
had-
park.
at the park, I'm just like, bruh, I'm looking at 10,000 just like
Come on.
with horses and
Yeah,
bouncy houses
yeah.
and 1,000 wings and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I think the nigga's like 26.
and I'm
Yeah,
just
he's
like,
young.
bruh,
Yeah.
people don't see that shit, man.
Yeah,
what's
he
up,
like
though.
he like a dope boy turned good that don't sell dope.
Straight up.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like he do shit like dope boys do in the hood. Like
Good
get
dude.
Same as
Good
B
heart,
now.
man.
Don't forget, she took a passport.
Come on now.
I'm not about to let you
You right.
sit here,
Preach.
Miss Escobar.
Oh my gosh, stop.
I'm just saying.
I'm not there yet. I'm still coming up.
just
But
saying.
that's what we all do it for, so we
Win.
can give back and take care of our
Right.
family and the
Come
people we
on,
love,
real.
and just get what the fuck we want to buy.
But you're making real decisions though. Is it the
Yes.
bins or the business?
Shit.
Longevity.
You know what I
Come
mean?
on.
That's a
Yes.
bar right there.
Golly.
Come on.
This
That's a
is
bar.
warming my heart. I'm glad I stayed. I was finna fly.
I shouldn't hop on a jet.
Yeah,
Real
that's
talk.
it.
Give me a
I mean,
red
it was
eye.
gonna be Spirit, but I said they fuck with me.
They fuck with
They
me.
fuck with me.
Spirit got
though.
first class now. They got bigger seats.
What?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's
No.
it.
Yeah, don't
Plane
do it.
full
Don't
of
do
baby
it.
seats.
Nah, she's
Ain't it
like,
still ain't it
no.
still ain't no movie on the
Do it
motherfucker.
recline?
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, it doesn't go back at
Yeah,
all.
you can't be on a plane 4 hours without a movie. That's insane.
No.
That's insane. And
Mo.
they internet shoddy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What you got going on, brother?
This week, man, I will be at Uptown with Nav Green.
Oh yeah, I saw
Oh,
that.
yeah.
How'd that come about?
Yeah. Actually, I don't know how it came. Somebody had reached out to me through DM on Instagram and wanted me to be a part of the show,
So
and
dope.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Come on.
got in it. And on Thursday, the Wildin' Out.
Hey.
Carlos Miller, Darren Brand, Cortez, we in the building.
Yes, indeed.
Atlanta Comedy Theater this
Come on now.
Thursday. So
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Pull up.
what date is that?
That's
The
the
ninth.
8th.
That's the ninth.
Oh,
Oh, it's
that's
the
the 9th.
ninth?
Okay.
Well, I'll be in Cleveland.
Morehouse says out there.
I
That's
just know
the
this.
ninth.
I took courses in calendars.
That's my wife.
Courses and calendars.
It's my wife's birthday.
Said I went to
He's
class.
like, it's my wife's birthday.
That's
Right.
my wife's
It's
birthday.
birthday.
See, much
But yeah,
easier than that.
Thursday it is going down at the Atlanta Comedy Theater.
Oh, you
excited.
take it to the
I'm
show.
So mad I'm
Oh, yeah.
missing that.
Oh, y'all got
Fareed
something
gonna be
planned
gone.
already?
I'll be in Cleveland.
No, I was talking to Kamal about taking his wife to the show. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
He's like, I was.
Kamal was like, it's his
Alright.
wife's birthday, and I was like, Thursday. You know what I'm
Nigga
saying? We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we might
Get
pull
your
up.
tickets, you need 'em.
Word. Yeah.
And season
I'm
12
sure.
is also
Yeah,
dropping too.
talk
You
that
wildin'
talk.
out, You feel me?
My boy.
We lit. You know,
Hell
some
yeah.
light.
Freshman.
My boy.
Hey, that's what's happening. man.
Something
What you
like-
got going on?
Shit, man, I'm here, man. You know what I mean? We are building more than culture. We are building this empire.
Good for
You know what I'm saying?
We out here headlining shows.
I
Hey,
headlined
yeah.
my first show. And it felt pretty goddamn good. I ain't
Come on
gonna lie.
now.
And like, you know, the point where you're really developing a bit and you know you have something to say. You're not just out there like on your improv or on your, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I can what you know, like if they shot some shit back, you like, all right, so I can go off that, I can go off your head ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, I really got material that's lovable.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's so
mean?
good.
So we transitioning into that point, man.
Good feeling.
It's a growth, and I didn't know how much of a verbal battle it was. Like when it's nobody but everybody looking at your ass,
Oh, for sure.
and you have to verbally, you know what I'm saying, keep them going, and like thank God that people can look at you so you can do some physical shit too.
How long have you been doing stand up?
So like I always say this, like I've been doing comedy for like 8 years, but that's been with like improv and acting. But like stage, just me on stage like a year.
Oh yeah, me too.
Like
Less
just to
than a
keep
year.
it funky.
Like 8 months.
Yeah, like a year. You know what I'm saying? And like I respect the fuck out this shit now. Like before it was like it's cute. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm like,
shit is
yo,
not
that
easy.
shit is not easy, my dog.
Like, even your fans will come and buy a ticket and be like, "Oh, be Simone,"
Right.
and they'll be like,
Right.
"Make me laugh,
mean
bitch."
the
I'm like, "Are
fuck
y'all here to for me or
Right. Are you
like,
for me?
against me? Are you my fans or hecklers?"
Right, or hecklers.
They be like,
Yo,
"Bitch,
it's
give me a
real.
minute. I'm getting to the point."
Once the
I'm
niggas
getting
start,
into the pie.
and you get a whole lot of emojis
Straight
in
up.
your comments, but once the niggas gotta pay
Okay,
for them
pay for a
emojis,
ticket.
Yes, they gotta pay the tickets
Emojis,
for them
laughing
emojis.
face, laughing face, laughing face. Baby,
That's
they're
free,
like,
bitch.
Yes, indeed.
That's what's
Shit.
happening, man. So this tour is gonna kick off. And how many dates do you already have?
I think I have 7.
God damn.
No, 8.
What?
That's a lot.
Hell yeah.
That's what
What
I'm
is like
saying, man.
20 cities?
It's coming.
You
That
tryna-
comes
No,
after.
I have
that comes
7
after you
or
take
8.
get footage of the first couple,
Yeah,
package that
yeah,
up, and be
yeah.
like, "This is what y'all
Yeah,
missing."
this is what we
You know
can do.
I mean?
Yeah.
come
So
on
the
now.
first city is Cleveland.
20
We'll be
comes
there
after 7.
the 9th, and then I have a show in Tennessee, and just rolling from there. It's all on my page,
It's all on the page.
all on the
Yeah.
website.
B.
Yeah.
Simone.
You know what I'm saying? The B. Simone.
2.
New
Because
music.
the first one got
Verified.
hacked.
Check.
Oh,
Working
shit.
on music still.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on now.
Got to.
I know. I am.
Because we like the music.
I am. I'm.
You
Female
got a
Jamie
voice.
Foxxing it out.
Come on
Trying
now.
to.
Okay.
So,
Come
yeah,
on
the
now.
music is coming.
All right.
Music coming.
You know it's funny.
Music coming.
I
Like
love it.
music.
Yeah,
Like-
nah. You gotta let them know all your shit, your music, your fashion, your
everything,
shirts,
everything.
your
We
boyfriend
can't
challenge.
get money one way, we gonna get another way.
Come
Y'all don't
on,
like the
man.
music, y'all gonna laugh. Y'all don't laugh, y'all gonna like this lip gloss. Y'all don't like this lip gloss, I'm gonna change your oil. Y'all don't like
Right.
Oh shit, you changing
Shit.
oil.
Nigga, let me tell you how much money you'll make
rotate your
off that
ties.
pulling up the nigga's house with your titties out, changing
Oh
oil.
Who need
my
to unchain?
God.
Ah,
Hey.
how much it is? 700? Yeah.
Yeah.
700.
700 for the oil change, nigga. Now that's balling.
I actually used to want to start a car service with like all my friends, my fine ass friends, to pick up niggas and shit and like drive them where they needed to go. I had so
That's
many
dangerous,
ideas.
but that's a great
Very
idea.
much so dangerous.
know.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
It's like Uber, but like
Like,
a high
Cuter.
scale.
yeah,
And like very
booter.
like,
Booter.
Booter.
where would you like to go,
Boober.
Mr. Jackson?
Boober.
Oh my God, niggas would go crazy for that.
Boober.
I have so many ideas. I'm gonna do them all one day. I'm gonna open up a juice bar. I'm gonna open up a hair salon.
Right. You've been into your workout, into your diet lately. That's good,
First
man.
of all,
Uh
today was the first day back in the gym.
oh.
Hey.
After 2 months.
Did you sweat?
2 months off.
Yes. Oh my god.
Wilding out shit.
Wilding out, be having these shreds. Like, fuck the gym. I need to
I
get
ain't
these
even
jokes.
work out during that
Fuck
shit.
the gym, I need the jokes.
Fuck these
Fuck that
abs.
gym
Like, are
at
they gonna
all.
laugh?
That
And
whole
then,
month.
look, once I stopped trying to rap and be a singer, not stopped, but got more focused on comedy, I'm like, comedians can be fat. Like, I just need to be funny. I don't have to look like Nicki Minaj, bitch. I can.
Be Amy Schumer. Fuck it.
No, seriously. Like, you a cute girl. You just gonna be if you get fat, you still a cute girl. You just a fat cute girl.
Right,
so
right,
I'm
right,
like, I
right.
don't give a fuck.
If that ain't the realest shit I ever heard.
Right.
That sound like something Carlos would tweet.
Like, bitch, you still cute.
You
You
still a
just
fat cute girl. You just a fat cute girl.
Quit touching
you
shit.
ain't gonna be ugly.
You ain't gonna be ugly. That's real as fuck.
And,
Right.
and then I was like, the fatter I get, maybe the funnier I'll be. Because then I can make fat jokes.
You comfortable.
So then I started making it a career decision.
I just gonna
I
eat
was
this
thought
whole
about
thing.
the money.
You gotta buy all the way in.
It's all about the money.
If
Hell
I get
yeah.
fat, I can
That's
make more money. So I might just
Mhm.
get fat, make
And then
the
the money is in
and
the
then
weight
lose the
loss.
weight.
Then
There
you
you
get a weight
go.
loss show.
Weight
Then now
Boom.
I'm selling weight loss tips on Instagram.
Boom.
Why you joking?
All that.
Okay.
Come on.
Why you
They don't
bullshit?
know.
And if
Fucking
you
with a
buy the
mogul
lip
in
gloss,
here.
it's 15% off.
Man, look, I'm just
Yeah,
trying to
man.
be
She got
like,
coupons
Get
for the
your
coupons.
numbers right.
I'm just trying to be an assistant at whatever corporation you open. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I
Right.
know it's gonna be paying.
When
I
that
me.
always tried to
IP
sell
hit.
some shit. I've been selling shit since elementary school though.
Are you a candy girl? Like your
What?
locker was lit?
I used to make necklaces. I don't know why these bitches buy this shit, but they are.
Yeah.
Bitch,
Cause it's a one
$2
of
for
a,
a dollar.
it's a
bitch.
one of a kind though. That's a
$2
handmade one of a kind.
It really is.
Or two of a kind. I guess. Two for a dollar.
I used to make jewelry,
If you got a
earrings.
B
With
Simone
one
junior high bracelet, nigga, that shit might be
What?
worth something right now.
Oh,
Nigga.
that's what you need to ask on your
Like,
story.
who got the shit I was selling?
Who got
That's
some
crazy.
shit I sold to them
Yeah,
in
that's
elementary
elementary.
school?
That's
If
wild.
you
That's
see a
dope.
Post
dusty
it.
ass bracelet, be like, first off, you're a hoarder.
Yeah.
First of all, you're nasty, bitch.
Right.
So I bet somebody still got one.
That's damn near like baseball cards. You remember the old
Yeah,
baseball cards?
hell
Pokemon
yeah.
cards and
Collector's
shit.
items.
Yeah.
Tell them I
Yeah.
paid $30. If anybody got anything I sold them, that's the 100% markup probably.
Yeah,
What, $3?
$3.
No, $2? Well, I don't know, guys.
That's a lot more than 100.
It's just a lot. It's a
Three,
lot.
from 3 to 30 is a lot more than 100%.
Hey,
but
when niggas start
we'll-
rubbing his
we'll
face,
roll.
he be like,
I
ah.
We'll
Ah.
roll.
Everywhere.
You see me start saying, oh, that don't make
Ah.
sense. I got a flight to catch.
Yeah. I don't know,
I'm a little
guys.
tired
I just
here.
know what time my flight is.
I don't know, guys.
Ah.
That's hilarious,
This is
bro.
fun, man.
So what's been going on, brother? Secret?
Shit, man.
Damn, for real, that's what we gonna give us?
Ain't shit going on.
After
His
all
name is
shit.
Secret.
We look to you for life
Right.
lessons, and
What's
we
the
got
secret?
shit, man.
B want to know the secret
Mhm.
that you got.
Oh.
No, that's just that's actually my name. Yeah, my last name is Secret.
Indeed.
Do you have any secrets? Everybody has secrets.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Oh, of course.
Share a
Ralph.
secret.
Tell us one. Everybody go around and tell us.
Tell us one.
Share a
course.
secret.
When I was 4.
What?
Oh my god.
Nah.
What?
Wow, I was about to
Wow.
believe. Right.
You gotta end this. You gotta finish whatever this is.
Are you okay?
Basement in the
'Cause
closet.
I'm telling you, I'm thinking so much stuff
Turn
right now.
around.
You have to finish.
Is he okay?
Any story starts off when I was 4
I'm
is
about
usually
to put
bad.
this weight on your back. Turn around, young brother. Tell me,
Yeah.
what
When I was
happened? You all right?
4, I used to hunt my
It
dog.
wasn't that,
What?
bro, because that shit right there was
But
heavy.
what
What you
happened?
just said. So.
Tell us what
Yes,
happened.
you need to know. I'm over here
Let
thinking
him-
all the worst
let him
shit.
tell us.
It can't be that bad.
It was nothing really.
Tell
That
us.
was just the first thing that popped in my head as far as a
Oh,
secret.
alright, that's
though.
funny.
Oh.
Oh, man, you
but
just
nothing
can't be
happened.
tricking us like that. I mean, if something really happened, tell us, man.
Nah,
We
but
here.
It's a safe space. is what
We
we're
got
saying.
you back.
I'm good.
We got you back. We got you back.
We'll love you no matter what.
I'm A1. You know who nobody had? Who's back? Nobody had.
Who?
Y'all, did y'all see that video going around of the black dude in the factory where all the Mexicans was walking out?
No.
And he was like, "Man, this is great," because one of the dudes had got fired or some shit.
One of the
So they
Mexicans?
all left.
Oh, shit.
So, or they sent one of them home for the day, so they was all like, "We leaving," and the factory got shut down. He was like, "Yeah, this is what black people need to do." Well, he got fired.
What?
The black dude.
The
For
black
posting the
dude got
video?
fired.
Recording it.
Yeah, he said they offered him $250 at first to take it down. It had already got 1 million views. So he
Fuck
was,
you.
He was
Right,
like,
nigga,
nah.
I'm a comedian now.
Right. I'm
For
going
bookings.
viral.
Nigga, I'm trending.
For bookings,
So
hit up
they,
Factory Fred. If you don't get your
So he
Factory
got
Fred.
he got fired from the warehouse.
What?
Fucked up.
That was your secret?
Yeah, that was my secret. But bright side, silver lining. The internet started a GoFundMe for him.
Come on.
2 days,
What we got?
30,000.
Oh, man, that's more than he gonna make all year.
Come on now.
He's straight.
What?
Raw dog, no tax. That's more than he
Good.
gonna make all year.
Be good.
2 days.
Look at God.
Look at
They
God.
doing some be Simone numbers.
Blessings on blessings
I'm
on
like
blessings.
2 days.
If I had a real job,
Hey,
I
she
would
is
be.
literally scratching her chin.
She's
trying
like,
to get
GoFundMe, what's their
Like,
algorithm?
What
Right,
can
right.
I do on GoFundMe?
Right.
Yeah.
Shit, another trip to China to buy them Chanel pens.
Seriously.
yeah.
Straight
If
up.
you know what? I actually thought about going back over there because if I spend
Yeah.
the money to go back over there, by the time I come back and
You
sell the
got
pens,
it.
I have the money right back.
Do the GoFundMe
but I'm
to
not about
send
to
me
take
to
that
China.
15-hour flight.
That's a whole lot.
to
That's
go
tough.
find those
Send
pens.
somebody.
Mm.
Or send me shit from China challenge. Send me all
That's
your cheap shit from
hilarious.
China and I'm gonna sell it. You
Oh
come
my
in.
gosh!
And
Actually,
look, for
You gotta
bitches that
connect
can't
over
even
there. They can send it to you.
afford,
Yeah, mail is a
bitches
thing.
can't even afford the Chanel.
The real designer.
They can just put $5 on transportation gas, just on gas, just on flight money.
Flight gas.
Right.
Just on
I know
flight
you don't be
gas.
going no goddamn way.
Since y'all
They
do
can
this.
put
Hey, bitch, this
$5
is some gas on your flight.
on the flight gas.
Shout it.
I was just trying to put it all in the air because she is going.
Hey,
Oh,
You gotta get my boy
God.
Mo
A seat
out
belt.
places.
Right.
He
Get
said,
out of the
hey.
Lincoln.
And he was so sincere. He's like, hey, look here.
transportation gas.
He said, hey, this $5 on the gas
I
towards your
have a
flight to
secret,
China.
actually. I have to get this off my chest.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
See, that's why she wanted you to start.
Right.
She needed Please.
Oh, man.
Continue.
I'm afraid.
You know how niggas be flying bitches out?
You done
Uh-oh.
flew a nigga out.
now.
No, that nigga has a secret.
Done flew a nigga in.
Yeah. Hey, you don't have the secret. That nigga got a secret. Because he can't tell
Yeah.
nobody that shit.
I
Damn.
flew a nigga out. I cannot believe No, I can't. But
To Atlanta or like somewhere
no,
else?
to Atlanta.
Oh,
Come
wow.
on
You
now.
a
Flew
real
a nigga to
for that.
Dubai.
Come on
Cause
now.
That's
Didn't
not
even
your
treat you
secret, though.
right.
That's a secret.
That's not your secret.
That's his
Yeah,
secret.
that's his
Yes, I'm telling you. That
He
nigga
got
can never be
flown
like,
out.
yo, you know what I mean?
I flew a
Yo,
nigga
she be
out.
flying me out and shit.
He,
gotta
had,
show
he,
you
had,
this-
he had to send you his name and his date of birth.
What did he? I felt like a fucking trick.
Like Future. She felt like Future.
Oh my god.
Yo, just email me that, fam. I don't even want that in my thread.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
But you know what's crazy? Like, no.
So hold on,
But
though.
was
I
it
got a
worth it? Did you have
question
a good time?
before
Did
you
y'all
get
have a good
into it.
time?
Yeah,
Did he treat you right?
she had a great time.
Was he nice? Was he
Was he nice?
He
I got a
was like-
question.
appreciated?
Was it because you just really wanted to see him and it was an occasion, or it was because
No,
he
it's
could not
because
afford it?
He financially can't afford it.
Got you. Yeah, he got a secret.
And I wanted to see him.
Yes, that's all right. But that's
He-
cool.
That's cool.
That's
he,
cool
he
of
just
you.
got out of jail.
That's cool of you.
That's super.
And
cool.
I like him. So
Yeah, that's cool of
He
you.
doesn't have
Oh,
much.
especially
he
he
works
just
a
came
9 to
home.
5, and he
Yeah.
just came home, and I was
All right,
like, nigga,
this
I want
is
to
a
see
different
you.
story now.
Yeah, that's all good.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
he don't have a secret no more.
Yeah.
My bad.
But
I thought
did
this was
feel
a
like-
finessing ass nigga.
No.
All right, Mom. I'm about to fly to Atlanta. I'll be back. All right, baby. Your keys out of
You clean up that room?
You clean out the room? No, but she already
But
got the
still,
ticket.
like flying out a nigga, that's like.
No, not him
that's
though.
kind of a secret.
I I feel
I'm not
you.
just gonna
Women
tell-
don't do
Well, I
that.
fucking told the world now.
That's on a whole
Yeah,
other
your
level.
se-
right
your
But,
there.
secret's
but
over.
when you
It's a wrap
explain
for
it,
that.
it's gonna be more chicks that you'll probably be
Yeah.
surprised at chicks that fly niggas out.
Really?
Yo,
Probably.
leave in the comments how many damn times.
Because
you
there's
done
some women
threw
that's
somebody
getting
out
to
shit.
it, and it's some niggas
Especially
that's not.
with this ratio in Atlanta, that shit probably
Yeah.
happens a lot.
Right.
That's why
Right.
more people here, bro.
Right. Flying.
We got the busiest airport.
Yeah,
It,
yeah.
just, it just makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas
Why
are
do
being
we?
bust in here. More
Right.
than
She like,
goddamn.
bitch, I'm flying in felons.
No, seriously.
That's how bad it is in Atlanta. You might need to use that on stage.
On this
Yeah.
whole story.
Nobody knows
This
his
whole
name.
story.
Oh,
people
okay,
know him?
first, no.
Okay, yeah,
No,
use it on
he's
stage.
not known
You're
at all.
good.
Got
He's
you.
a normal nigga. Like,
You know what I'm saying? To, like your friends know. Excuse me, your friends know.
No,
Oh, okay,
I
use it
didn't
on
even
stage.
know him before he came.
Okay, now
Whoa,
the story gets
whoa, whoa.
all the way interesting.
Yeah, now it's
Now the story
Now-
I
gets
thought
it's a
this was
different
just a
story.
6
Now it's
feet
a
pool.
secret.
I'm like, you
Now
must know
it's
this
a
nigga in high
secret.
I
school.
thought
Yeah,
the
I
pool
did-
was 6 feet.
He got
No.
locked up. He got locked
I
up.
didn't
You
know
didn't-
we was in the old
She
apartment
find
complex.
nigga she met on MySpace.
Wow,
I met him on
yeah.
Instagram.
It's deeper than deep.
Oh
In jail?
my god.
He had a jail. Oh, he went to jail while
He
you met
went
him.
to- no, he's got. Never mind.
Yo,
Into niggas.
yeah.
Never mind.
It is a super duper secret.
Because we were all like, yo, why is
I
that?
met the nigga on
Why
Instagram,
is that a
and
secret?
I
It's
wanted
the
to meet
layers.
him.
It's
Hold
the
on, but you
layers.
said no. Let's talk about this.
It's the layers.
That,
It's the layers.
Okay.
It's the layers
Okay.
that make it
You
a
say
secret.
he
Okay.
came- I'm envisioning he's
He's
just
been out of
getting
jail
home
since November. I met him on Instagram like 2 months ago.
after he got out of jail.
He's been out of jail since November.
November,
I didn't
yeah,
know
so it's
him.
like
I've
Oh,
never,
I'm sorry. I
don't
didn't
know
do
this
math.
nigga.
All right.
Got you.
June.
He hasn't even
Yeah.
been out of jail a year.
Right.
my
Charlie, you
God.
sure you ain't pay for your degree? You
I met him on Instagram, and
Oh, okay.
I wanted to see him. And it was either go to his city or he come to my city. Now, I couldn't go to his city because I had shit to do.
Yeah,
Right.
that's some boss shit.
That's boss.
Future had shit to do too. He was like, look, I gotta watch my son.
That nigga said I gotta watch my son.
I gotta watch.
I gotta watch my son.
Gotta wash him.
Who said
That nigga need a bath.
Y'all are so
I
annoying.
watch my
He said,
boy.
I come by and fuck real quick, but I gotta watch my son mostly.
Oh my
Mostly.
God, that's funny.
I gotta
nigga.
watch my son mostly.
Nigga.
But yeah, you gotta take that.
So-
all right, go ahead.
So
Rico.
now it's a secret.
Now it's a secret because you didn't know the nigga. I kind of thought that you
Now
had
Niggas
a
don't be
relationship
knowing
with
bitches
him.
when they fly them out.
That's right. That's
Nah.
really
Yeah, but they don't be
That's
coming
real.
from jail.
Yeah,
Some
they
of 'em
ain't-
might though.
They ain't fresh home.
Oh.
I hate y'all.
Ain't
He's a
no
good
fu-
guy.
I can-
He is
hey.
on the right path.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
yeah. No,
Everybody is
First
when
and
they come
foremost,
out.
I
Yeah.
hope,
Yeah,
I hope
yeah.
if the nigga watching, he know I'm not saying nothing about him.
For real. We are on your side.
Bro, congratulations.
Brother, on your accomplishment.
Right.
Brother, I hope you didn't pause it or turn us off before you hear my apology. I am so sorry.
Just help with this Chanel.
'Cause I don't
That's all
know why
want
you
to
went
do.
in.
I got a flight in the morning.
I don't know why you went in.
That's my secret. Can y'all help me turn that into a stand-up set?
Nigga, you
Nigga,
did.
that's it.
No, that nothing. No.
I got a
No,
secret.
fill it
how
out,
you
like,
start
just-
that off.
Yeah.
Well, I have two
Period.
secrets. My other secret that I say on stage is when I ate ass.
Oh, for real?
God.
I got two secrets.
You have
Okay, I have
Wow.
two secrets.
Add that to the ass eating and whatever you like first. Like do that one first if you like ass eating better. If you think ass eating is a better joke. So like y'all,
Oh yeah, the ass eating one is a
we
better joke.
we cool, right? Like I tell y'all something like ladies, I've been talking for a while, so like, you ever have a secret you just want to tell somebody?
I can get this on my chest.
You could.
Right.
And then ask
flew
the
a nigga
question,
out.
how many ladies have flown a nigga out? And there no hands will be raised.
No, I'm gonna say this or that. Would you rather get flown out or have a nigga? I mean, fly a nigga out or have a nigga fly you out?
Mhm. I
You're
say
obviously
ass.
gonna say ass.
I say ask
Okay,
how
okay,
many
okay.
people
Niggas
have
have
done
flown
it
a
because
nigga
like
out. 'Cause
it's
it's
gonna
gonna
get a
be-
reaction. Niggas gonna be like, what? And
What?
chicks is gonna be like, yo.
I'm like, why flew a
The
nigga
ones
out?
that have is gonna be
Like,
like, this
bitch.
bitch
I
is
never have
crazy.
done that shit.
Some we might get a hand up. You could riff off
If
that.
you
We'll
get a
talk about
hand
it.
up, they
Okay,
your
help me, help
friend.
me.
Oh,
He gonna help me
God.
write that joke because I'm gonna use it this Thursday.
Man,
in
that
Cleveland.
shit.
Hey.
Well, that's my secret. Fuck
Cleveland.
It's all good.
All right, now
Shit,
to the
that was a
ass
good
eating
one.
thing. What happened?
Part 2.
I mean, you don't have to do your set, but I'm interested. You can't just tell me you
Right.
ate ass and then I'm gonna move
No,
on.
y'all gotta come
These
to the
are
show
our
if y'all want to know
microphones.
about when
I
I ate ass.
won't tell.
These microphones.
First of all, it was an
eating ass.
accident. It was an accident.
Oh, accident on ass eating.
Yeah,
But
ain't
I
no
ate it.
ass eating.
But
didn't
I
stop.
ate it. And I didn't stop.
So you
Yeah,
You might as well tell us the story.
you
Yeah.
ate
No.
you ate the out of jail ass.
No.
Oh, okay. Let me ask.
Prison food ass.
Oh
I just
my
want confirmation.
God.
No, I did not eat the out of
No.
jail ass.
Oh man.
And even if I did,
And even if
But I
I
did
did.
it.
Right. Like niggas in here ain't gave the bitch ass fresh out of jail.
Right.
I ain't ate no ass out of jail, but I ate some pussy out of jail though. It was like a little DUI situation.
Jail pussy tastes like burglar balls.
That shit tastes like shrimp flavored
Little DUI.
shrimp flavored powder.
That's fucking gross.
Ramen noodles. Oh, this shrimp flavored powder.
I'm telling y'all too much.
That's what happens in here. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
It's like-
it does
Bro,
happen.
we had Pastor Troy here, bro, telling all.
Oh
like,
man, that
good
nigga
shit.
told us everything too much.
Pastor Troy told. Oh my God.
Oh, you
In
gotta watch
addition
that.
to
That
acting
night was
like a
crazy.
12-year-old.
Yeah, people gonna go crazy about that. But yes, go see her live on stage
Yes.
talking about eating ass, flying niggas out, praying
With
off
my
bad
boyfriend tour,
dicks. My boyfriend.
Desi Banks, Big Baby,
Come on,
Yes.
and
Pamela.
B Simone.
Come
That
on.
shit going down.
The B Simone
That
Tone
shit going
Challenge in
down.
full effect.
Yeah, the B Simone tone challenge.
Me
That's going.
and me and Mo just did ours.
I gotta do
Well,
one.
Remo, you got one?
Hold
I
on,
gotta
hold
do
on,
one. Let me
get
see.
it on. First of all, you don't have to change your voice.
Yeah,
Hey,
you do.
No.
Wrong.
You just told me
the
I had
only-
to have a high
Listen,
pitch.
the only part you change is the end of the sentence. When
Okay.
you do da-da-da.
Oh, so I didn't even get a rehearsal.
When
That's
you did
fucked
it,
up. This
So
nigga got
you
a
talk regular,
tutorial.
like, yeah, nigga.
Oh, he gonna win. I don't even like that. You see that, Mo?
So you be like, yeah, nigga, when I was fucking
She
this
just
bitch. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
He just gave him a tutorial before. We didn't even get one.
All right,
Right,
do
right.
your,
No lesson, no.
Yeah, we just went
Beast
raw
Mode
dog.
101.
All right,
yeah,
so
beat Simone Tone.
boom. So the first time that I lost my virginity was
Yes.
in church. And,
Question: How many times have you lost your virginity?
well, I don't know. I don't know.
Every time he says
I don't know
that,
if you know how
say
the Lord
same
works,
shit.
but He gives you your virginity back if you give your life back to Him.
Look at
Hilarious.
Instagram.
Hey, Remo know how to play the trumpet too. He is a walking trumpet too.
But
He is.
shut your
You
ass
gotta show
up,
B
boy.
Simone this
See,
shit.
he did the Beast Mode challenge real quick.
This dude is talented as shit.
Yes, you know how to play the trumpet.
In real life?
No, wait. Yes, dude. No.
He's been in every movie that's ever been filmed in Atlanta.
You dumb as
for
fuck.
sure.
For real.
If only
you can
for
play
seconds.
any song that you want.
For
Go.
real, what song you like?
Mope wants you to do it, man. I don't
That's
know
on
what to
hilarious.
say.
Go.
You like either by Outkast?
This little light of mine.
This little, okay. That's a good
This
selection.
There's zero horns in this little light.
is
There's
funny.
zero trumpets in this little light of mine.
Yes, he is about to get out his trumpet. in a minute.
Trumpet mouth mo, ladies and gentlemen.
Trumpet mouth mode, ladies and gentlemen. She's like, keep going. She's
I
like,
need
that's
the whole
it.
chorus.
I want to hear that.
I need the bridge.
I need
She's
to
like,
hear-
get to the
Let
bridge.
it-
Everybody's waiting on that. Somebody laughing out loud.
That's
Come on,
weird.
man.
You gotta hit the
Everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. Hey! I'm gonna let it shine.
Here come Mo with his
Everywhere
retarded
I
beatbox.
go. I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go. Let it shine. Let it shine.
I think she wants you to stop. I think she
Slow
wants
it
you-
down.
yeah.
Okay.
Slow it down. These are the slow it down hands.
That
We got
nigga
the whole
was-
percussion.
Yeah, nigga.
A
What was you
beat.
playing? The garbage can lid?
Oh, Oscar the Grouch.
This nigga didn't even bring his drum.
That's so good. That's really good.
That's a
Yeah,
talent.
that's good, man.
Yeah, back in the 50s, nigga. Yeah. yeah.
You know, I died by a garbage can standing for
Hey,
it.
that shit funny.
Trumpet mouth mo. I just missed it.
That shit was fire.
That's my
Let's
guy.
Right.
Hit him again, Mo.
Hey,
Hit him again before I go out, Mo.
Yo, y'all are out of control.
You said, what song do you want?
I need some direction.
That's pretty easy.
Hey, but everybody don't know that Mope has a whole drum line in his mouth.
Oh man,
Oh, wow. That's what we doing?
bro.
Hey, give us a cadence.
Sorry. Come on, Caden. That's so cool.
Hey, hold up.
Hey, this,
Hold up.
hey, this thing sound like a whole.
I be looking retarded as
Bro, you like a snare drum with a hole in it.
That shit is
That
cool
nigga
as
sound
fuck.
like a snake eating soup.
Boy, you ain't shit. Boy, you ain't shit.
Hey, do it again. Do it again. That's funny as hell,
That's
though.
really good.
I know.
He's like, I know.
He said, I know. That's how I got wild. I
No,
never got
like, it takes
I'm
for
a
everybody to.
I know me.
Fucking star, bitch. I know.
Oh my
I'm
god.
like, no, don't let them.
Right.
Don't let them hurt
Don't
you.
let them hurt you. He's like, nigga, I know.
Don't let them distract you. They just too loud for the band. That's all.
They
I want them to
mad.
calm down.
Calm down.
Come back.
Quiet down.
Quiet down. All you gonna hear is that snake.
All you gonna hear is the snake.
That shit's fire. He's so good.
Ooh, that soup hot.
When you bite into something hot.
Hey, Moat comes out the back of the restaurant and blow off your soup.
I'm the soup lord. You stupid as fuck.
When you bite into something hot.
That shit's funny. Y'all ain't shit.
That's funny.
Like a snake eating, sipping soup. Like them 3 S's. Like a snake
Alliteration,
sipping
bro.
soup. Nigga, that shit is funny.
Hey, can you say it though? Say it
Them
again.
3 S's.
Snake sipping soup.
Snake sipping soup.
That nigga sweat. Can you say it again?
Yo, so it has come that time in the program
Mm-hmm.
for me
Praise and worship.
to, yeah, something like that.
Hey, you did sound like Fred Hammond about to lead us in.
Hey, man.
Has come
It is what it is.
It has come down to that time.
Ralph.
My God. David.
We like to close the show with a segment I call Secret Genius Life Coach,
Come on now.
where I give the words of wisdom to the people to get through the week. I am the Secret Genius. The words of the week are this. Well, it's not that simple. This week, I grew up most of my life living by the mantra, so to speak, of it is what it is. You know, taking whatever life gave me and making the best of it. It is what it is. But I have shifted that perspective. Fuck, it is what it is.
Okay.
It is what you make it.
Come on now.
Because waiting on life to hand you something, waiting on it is what it is requires too much waiting. You sit around waiting for something to happen. You wait for something to happen so that you can react to it. Create the situation that you want to benefit from. Find a niche and fill it and get rich. Period.
Come on now.
It is what you make it, man.
That was real.
Fuck,
That was
it
a
is
perfect
what it
way.
is. And yeah, that's all I got. This is Secret Genius Life Coach. This is More Than Culture. More Than Culture is the brand. This is the podcast.
Yes. Superstar guest, goddamn. Shit, man. B. Simone in the building. Thank you,
Thank
Queen,
you
for
guys.
coming
Y'all
out,
are so awesome.
giving us your energy.
We had B. Simone and we are going.
Okay,
Thank you.
yeah.
I don't know.
No.
Hey.
What you heard.
Hey.
But this have been the More Culture show.
Okay.
I was
That
trying
was
to rap.
always the issue.
Yeah, I was trying to. I'm always trying to fix
You
it.
have so much hope when he's talking. You're like,
Right at the end, it'd be like,
he's like,
Oh man. I said, what is
Hey,
gonna rhyme
I
with
said,
Tone?
I
don't
know.
know. You be like, yeah.
What you thought, but I am going to my grandma's house.
That shit rhyme more though.
Yeah.
You don't even get that close. And he be like, I don't
Don't know.
know what you thought.
Hey.
But let me tell you something.
Hey.
I want some water. You like my
Nigga.
nigga.
You had us.
You just talking?
Rapping is just not my shit.
Talking with me.
Meet me on the stage. It's just not my shit.
Oh my
So
The
god.
first two lines be having you so intrigued.
Yes,
like,
man.
he's about to kill this shit.
He said, I want some water.
This shit is so catchy, man. It's so funny.
It's so
I love
catchy,
it.
bro.
I love it to death.
Yeah, this is it, man.
That was
We out.
always
More
the
than culture, we out. Or maybe not.
Y'all niggas
problem.
stupid.
That was always the problem.
He delivered that shit. He gonna blow niggas off the goddamn stage.
More than culture is the brand. This is the podcast. I'm Kamal the Secret
sir.
Genius. Remo Rod, Moat Williams, Tyler Chronicles, special guest B Simone,
Hey. Don't forget about Josh.
Josh on the cam,
He's like, nah.
Ronnie Jordan out in LA.
Ronnie.
More than culture, we out.
Watch biceps.